sometimes it's going to be expensive to help someone come out of crisis.
Yeah.
And I think we need to be prepared for that.
Do you know much about the council initiative to remove the homeless people from the streets of Melbourne? If so, what are your thoughts on it?
I know a little. Our CEO has been going to all the meetings and advocating for a different response, and various people in our community have been doing the same. So what I'm aware of is that the definition of camping has been under review, because there's been a number of people, I'm sure you've seen them, sleeping around in the city, and they've got a bit of a setup.
Yeah.
And camping has actually been quite, I think it's been quite clearly defined, and they're actually removing the definition, which means it's up to the enforcement person on the day to interpret what camping is. And the rule is that camping equipment is allowed to be removed. So that's what they're saying. So now, if they were able to define it by saying tents, and that sort of thing, that's what's illegal, we're going to remove that. At least people know what they're up against, but they're not defining it, which means, is it someone's blanket? Are we going to get, someone in enforcement who's had an awful day, and they meet someone who's homeless who is abusive and who is angry, and is this person going to say, well, stuff your uptake in your blanket? Because they can. So we want law to be more clearly defined, so that people with power can be held accountable to their actions.
Yeah.
To not define camping, it's just too open, and it'd only take one bad enforcement person, and even that's a generalisation, even one good one who has a bad day, to cause some serious harm for someone that could even lead to a death. Take someone's blanket in a certain situation that could lead to a death. So we just want more control around the few safeties that people on the streets have. Now that's been voted in 5-4. There's a number of processes still to go before that will actually be enforced, and so we're campaigning to see if we can get the votes changed.
Could the City of Melbourne do want to help the homeless people, and how?
Look, the City of Melbourne is definitely doing more at the moment than I've seen them do. They're responding to the visible homelessness. Because people are out and obvious, there's a lot more complaints coming in, and the City of Melbourne is responding. And there is talk of large amounts of money being given for more housing, which is good. We encourage that and thank the council for that. I'm a bit concerned that we've had huge amounts of homelessness for 15, 20 years in my time in this organisation, and it's only when we have a 76% increase of visible homelessness that we start to see some increase of funding. So I think I know it's expensive, and I understand that, but I want to be a part of a society that prioritises vulnerable people over economics.
Some people feel that homeless are fake or take advantage. What are your thoughts on this opinion?
Yeah, I mean, some people would think politicians are fake and taking advantage of something. So it's, you're going to have some people in all walks of life who take advantage of their situations. And in a way, it's kind of like, well, if I'd been through domestic violence as a child and, I'd never actually felt safe ever in my life, and realised that if I put on an act of a certain story, I could make more money begging, I probably would. And therefore, I don't know if we're actually being taken advantage of. I wonder if this is just people in survival mode, and they're doing what they can to survive. And sometimes that's going to look like lies. But having spent many, close moments with people experiencing homelessness, I think that we need to give them a bit of slack to, make the money in the way they believe they can. Now, I'm not saying that that means they should be allowed to be aggressive or things like that in their being, but the thing is, I don't see a lot of that. But if it does happen and it's on camera, a lot of people will see it. So the Herald Sun ran a report 6 months ago of a violent beggar, and it was one person, and it affected a lot of Melbourne, and a lot of people's attitudes towards homeless people became more hostile. So we have a danger of the single story. Sure, there's going to be some people who fit the stereotypes of the negative person. How far do we let that story go before it's out of balance with the real story, the wider story?
Do you advertise for your services?
No, it's weird. Like, I wouldn't say advertise, but we go for walks at night, or in the mornings, and we just say hello to people. And